This is the holy grail of pans. It is a cast iron pan. It heats evenly and it's very heavy duty, so it's ideal for doing things like sauteing a nice piece of pork. I've got it on medium-high heat, and I'm going to put a little goose fat in the pan. Now, don't shy away from how much fat you put in the pan, because the more fat you have, the more even browning you're going to achieve on your piece of meat. I already hear it sizzling. And for my pork chop, rather than using loin chops or the more commonly used chops, I prefer pork shoulder. See the marbling on that meat? That's flavor and tenderness. Since we already have a nice applesauce to go with it, I'm just going to season it with salt and white pepper, because black pepper has a tendency to burn. Our pan is releasing some faint wisps of smoke, so we're going to put the pork in. That's the sound you want to hear. We're going to saute this at this very high heat for about 4 minutes. Don't poke it, don't look at it, just leave it, because it'll achieve a nice brown crust that way. We'll be back in 4 minutes to check it. It's been 4 minutes, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if you could see it, but there was a slight pool of blood that was showing at the top. A good sign to know when your meat is ready to be flipped is if there are little pools of blood, coming up through the top. I think we're ready to flip it. Oh yeah! You got to see this. Now that is nice and brown. At this point, we're going to lower the heat to a good solid lower medium. And we're going to cook it on the second side a little longer than on the first. Now, here's a secret about pork. You can actually undercook it. It's okay if it is slightly pink on the inside. In fact, it is good that way. It means that it's not tough. Cook it around 4 minutes if you don't mind a little pinkness, and more than 4 minutes if you want it more towards well done. Another good test for doneness is to press down on it with your fork. Over time, you'll learn to distinguish between the levels of doneness. And of course, your cooking time will vary based on the strength of your stove and the thickness of your chop. I have some of that applesauce we made the other day, freshly heated up. And behold, its porky, apple-y goodness.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try the applesauce first, on its own. The sap one really jumps out. But it's not overbalanced by the Fuji. Alright, now I'm going in for the pork. Now, personally, I feel that pork is probably the most underrated meat. If I had to choose between pork and beef, I would choose pork. But I think because of a lot of cultural restrictions, pork has gotten a poor rap over the years. Alright, here we go. That's really good. The sweet goes really well with the salty. And a little bit of tang to it, just enough tang. It's also very tender. Pork, when it's not cooked properly, can get tough very easily, and this is very tender.